video. Today we are looking at car advertisements. Now I've got a few up here, like 7, and we're going to watch them all for the most part, and I'm going to rank them. Now some of these I love, some of these I absolutely hate. Now these are both on the spectrum. There's not going to be one that's decent. There's only one of these. Okay, how about we do it where you have to guess which one that's average and normal that I don't really have strong opinions about, right? So let's start off. Now, this is one that I hate, and I want your opinion on it, and then I'll kind of dig into why I hate it. Also, shout out to Mrs. John Hulu, who is very astute with the 2014 Malibu thing.
The Chevrolet Malibu
Is a piece of shit.
Respected.
So, first of all, it's got... Okay, I'm just going to jump straight into it because I am already mad. Highest ranked midsize car in initial quality. That means nothing. So, highest ranked midsize car. They put that first, and then in initial quality is last by J.D. Power. First of all, J.D. Power... What were you thinking? Highest initial quality. Yeah, that could be like, yogurt that sat in my driveway for 10 months. Yeah, that had the highest initial quality too. It's fantastic that Chevrolet, a car company that makes the cars look so pretty and nice and then fall apart over time, has highest initial quality. It's just this dramatic piano music and then this crappy car. I mean, I think we've all seen one of these with like at least a few hubcaps missing in our respective areas. Efficient. Tap safety pick plus with available forward collision alert. Wow, how forward of you. Safe. I love the drums going in there. You know, wow, we really love this car. And I hate how they gave it this like miniature Camaro rear thing. First of all, that would be like nice and endearing if they didn't botch them. So first of all, these are connected right there. And the line and everything, they just don't look good from the back.
Smart.
And also, it has that Chevrolet grille. And this, like, cutting it off there and moving those up, that would look normal. That would look more like a Cruise. I don't know where any of this came from. It just looks like they extended it with AI or something. And also, this is my favorite part about it, is seeing how crappy the Chevrolet animation is. Chevrolet was really trying to be in the future here, and you can see the whoosh. Wait for it. Yeah, woo. And then in the interior, this is the worst era of GM in my opinion, where like stuff is blatantly covered up and it just doesn't look good. I mean that. We can obviously tell what that was trying to be. We can see that the screen is crappy. Everything in here is just not looking too good. And it's got those membrane buttons. They're awful. They're like shaped membrane plastic buttons. First of all, the paint falls off of them when you use them. And second of all, me eating KFC, if I press one of those buttons, the entire car's ruined. That grease is never coming off that button ever again. And also, they put a button there to try and make it like an iPhone. It doesn't make sense. And then it's got the most out-of-place steering wheel. If you don't know, they use the steering wheel from anything to the Equinox to the Camaro. And it just looks out of place. It's got this huge, gigantic chin, this huge airbag, and these tiny little buttons that you can't read or ever hope of seeing in the first place.
Malibu from Chevrolet.
A piece of crap. Now, these can be decently reliable. They're fine cars. I don't like the commercial.
The most awarded car company of the year.
Yeah, for making absolute garbage. Based on awards received in the past 12 months, ending October 2014. Yeah, wow. So, already that one, I'm ranking that one a 2 out of 10 because the highest mid-sized car in initial quality is complete bullshit, and the car is not even good. This is a commercial that when I was a child, I got mad at. I got seriously mad at. So I was 6, and 6-year-olds don't really have ideas in their brain. They just have kind of, like, thoughts that drift around and maybe kind of bump into each other. They don't really connect things, they just kind of bump into each other. And I loved my minivan when I was a kid. I didn't like my house, I loved my minivan. My minivan was my house. On a cold, rainy day, I found sanctuary in it. After all my sister's soccer games, I would sit in the back with their cleats all over the floor. Every time I ate fast food, I'd be in the back of that minivan. When I was in that minivan, I felt comfortable. I slept in the back of that minivan. I love that minivan. And then I found this trashy piece of shit Volkswagen Rootin' commercial dissing my minivan. You want to know what? Let's take a stab at it. So first of all, they're being, I would just say kind of, I would describe it as insensitive here, using like the hippie era bus and just being blatant about it. I mean, if they aired this today, they'd never hear the end of it. Listen to the voice.
Wow.
There's the van. You can see that right there. Also, the Rutan isn't even made by Volkswagen. It's a rebadged Chrysler. The Chryslers, there's nothing wrong with the Chrysler. Just don't diss my goddamn minivan. I'm coming for this thing now.
Volkswagen went minivan.
Volkswagen, didn't go minivan. Volkswagen bought a minivan. It's a very big difference, lady.
Again, man, the Rutan.
I guess.
Wow, not stereotypical at all. The Rutan. He sounds like he should be in, like, the Finding Nemo.
All minivans are basically the same, right?
No, not all minivans are basically the same.
Right?
Your Odyssey
Yeah, because your Honda Odyssey is much better than this piece of shit.
has like no charge, scheduled, carefree maintenance.
First of all, you always know it's bad when the car companies go for the warranty. If the first thing you say about your car is the warranty, I know it's a piece of shit. First of all, that you need to have a good warranty in the first place because your car is obviously a piece of shit. And second of all, that there's nothing remarkable about your car because it's a piece of shit. Now, for normal car companies, I'd do that. But I know Volkswagen didn't do that because they probably just saw the Chrysler said, whoa, that make big sale. We want that minivan. So they probably never even been inside of it to state anything about it.
No.
Yeah, the Odyssey is much better. It will last, ours lasted for 360,000 miles. It is still being driven around somewhere in Oregon. That thing, first of all, it's German. So, they're really good or really bad, and it's also made by Chrysler.
It has an Autobahn tuned suspension.
Also, what the hell does Autobahn tuned suspension mean? Okay, if I'm sitting in a Serta chair right now. If I bought the same chair and then put some Elmer's glue on the base and then said that was Autobahn tuned, first of all, what does Autobahn tuned mean? Is it stiffer? Is it softer? Autobahn tuned suspension is a marketing term. And also, you know that that's complete bullshit because it has the same suspension as the Chrysler Town & Country. So there is no difference. Does the Chrysler Town & Country have an Autobahn tuned suspension? I don't know. My point of this is Autobahn means jack shit. Whenever they say it's Autobahn, it either means it's really sporty or really, really rough. And this suspension, I'm sure it's a piece of shit. I never really liked the Town & Country suspension. They weren't bad. They just weren't amazing. Love the Odyssey more. Also, so Autobahn, it means nothing because it's the same as the Chrysler Town & Country. And also, the Honda Odyssey suspension is much better than the Rutans. I haven't even tried the Rutan, and yet I know it's a piece of crap. I would buy a Town & Country. I wouldn't buy a Rutan.
I don't think Japan has an Autobahn.
First of all, Autobahn. You hear the word Autobahn, what is it? It's just a glorified freeway. Now, all the Germans in comments, all 0.0001% of you watching, can be like, oh, no, it's a higher speed limit, it's a racing track. Shut up. It's just essentially a German equivalent of a highway with nearly unlimited speeds. Japan does have a highway. So first of all, Autobahn as a term means nothing. It just means highway. A fancy term for a very fast highway. And second of all, Autobahn suspension means nothing. Also, lady, doesn't it not make sense how this car would have a Autobahn suspension when you're in America without an Autobahn? Japan might not have an Autobahn. America sure as shit doesn't. So if this car is tuned for a thing that doesn't even exist in this country, for a minivan that wasn't even sold in the country they're trying to, go to, you already know it's a piece of shit.
So you mean spiritually, we're all the same?
Yeah, spiritually we're all the same, except one of those minivans will last 400,000 miles, and the other one will instantly break because it's made by a company that can't even figure out diesel vehicles.
I can dig it, man.
Awful. I'm sorry.
Wow.
See, look, a beautiful red tan interior top trim level 2010 Odyssey.
Volkswagen went minivan.
Again, man, the Rutan.
The Rutan.
I guess all minivans are basically the same, right?
Well, no, actually yours is much better.
Right?
Your Odyssey has no charge, scheduled, carefree maintenance.
No charge, scheduled, carefree maintenance. So, carefree and charge, that just means that means nothing to me. So, and also, like I said, what these car companies do, and Hyundai does it too, they're going to be on this list, they say they add a bunch of keywords to their warranty. Every single car has a warranty. A decent warranty. I don't care how many words you put on. Carefree, fun time with Phil. I don't care what words you put on that warranty. It's the same shit. It's the same warranty. It doesn't mean anything that this car has a carefree charge warranty, dude. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean shit.
No.
It had.
No, but, and the Odyssey's not going to need it. This thing, Chrysler engineering, I love Chrysler to death, but you have to admit, compared to Japanese, I'm not saying that Chrysler's bad, Chrysler is average. The Honda is above average.
Is an Autobahn tuned suspension?
which means nothing.
I don't think Japan has an Autobahn.
Yeah, but it sure as shit has reliable vehicles, something that thing can't even. It's not even.
So you mean like spiritually, we're all the same? I can dig it, man.
Oh, that was just weird. Moving on to the next thing. This is a commercial. Now, there's a guy that dubs over Chevrolet videos. He's very fun. This is one of the most infuriating commercials. It's so 2020, stupid, brain rot commercial.
This guy. Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
They got the full SNL cast.
Oh, look at this guy. Hey, Rachel.
Okay, so first of all, let's assess this parking job here. For some unknown reason, this car can't figure out how to park. That car is parked normally, and this guy... it's not a difficult situation. You want to know what he could do? He could. Instead of just going forward and then going... he could, I don't know, turn the steering wheel, back out, and then pull in fully. Is that hard? Is it really that hard? And also, okay, what it looks like he did was he pulled in and then he turned. He should have pulled in, turned very strongly, went in, and then went in at the same angle. He's going in at a different angle, so already he's off to a bad start.
Oh, look at this guy.
Also, I don't know about you. What scenario would I ever be standing outside with a coffee cup, standing at some random people trying to park their car? I don't care about random people. I'm trying to get to my car and go home.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
He's not getting that car in.
Lovely accent.
Yeah.
No, sir.
First, no, sir.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
He's not getting that car in there.
No, sir.
Really? So you just give up? Imagine if life worked that way. Oh, it's too tired. Oh, I give up. Guess I'll find another one. Also, there's a parking spot right next to it, so you could just, I don't know, park over there.
Look at these two troublemakers.
Hey, Johnny, how are you?
Lincoln Cap.
They're bringing John Krasinski in. They're bringing everyone. I botched his last name, I'm
That
sure.
new?
Yeah, it's a Sonata.
It's a piece of shit.
Pack it.
Oh, you're not fitting your car in there.
Chris, stop being a smarty pants, all right?
Smatty pants.
Look who's got some...
Okay. What? Ooh, excuse me. Excusez-moi. So you're telling me he pulled in and then backed out and is now going to walk in and then tell the car to lurch forward. So if he can do that, what would stop the other car from lining it up the same as the Sonata and then just, I don't know, pulling the car in? It's not that hard, people.
Look who's got Smart Pack.
Smart Pack.
Just hit the clicker. Car packs itself.
No, the car doesn't do shit. It goes forward. Wow, it goes forward. You want to know what John Krasinski, whatever your name is, I know it from The Office and the movie that just came out. What was it? He has cancer. Anyway, if I put a brick on my gas pedal in my Prius, it also goes forward, John.
It's smart.
It's wicked smart.
It's wicked smart. Really. So it can go forward. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I can't believe it. I need to sell my car immediately. This car can go forward. I know.
You can pack it anywhere.
Also, that's not that tight of a gap. I could get out of that.
Dorchester.
Packed it.
Foxborough.
Packed it.
The Garden.
Packed it.
Saugus.
Packed it.
Swampscott.
Revere.
The Harbor.
Are you kidding me? I packed it and then unpacked it.
You unparked it?
Kid.
Game changer.
So now he's pulling out in the middle of an intersection in New York.
That Sonata ain't got no driver.
That's all right. He's got smart pack.
Hey, you get back there.
He's got.
Okay, we're just gonna skip the rest of this stupid commercial. Next one is this one. This is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, that commercial gets a 2 out of 10, and this one gets a 0. I hate it so much. This one is one that I love. Why?
For $6,777.
This is classic Kia of Greer versus Toyota of Greer. So get hyped.
Kia of Greer price with 38 miles per
Wow,
gallon.
oh my god. 38 miles per gallon, 6,777. This was when you bought a Kia. In 2008 when you could buy it for $6,000. That's when you bought one. Decent miles per gallon, it'll last you 10 years, 100,000 mile warranty program. That's when you bought a Kia. Not when it costs $24,000 for the same car with worse.
The Battle of Greer.
The Battle of Greer.
Toyota of Greer versus Kia of Greer.
Wow, I'm happy that I'm here, honestly.
With a loaded Optima, get
I love the features they're listing here. AC, AFM, CD6 radio, nice. Speakers, power windows and locks. Wow, full-length side curtain airbags and way more.
7 miles per gallon. 10,770.
Wow, dude, that's
10,770.
they're getting me too hyped here. Kia of Greer, you need to chill out. I'm gonna start jumping off the walls literally.
77 with all this equipment.
With all this equipment.
777 with the Kia warranty. 10,777
This would sound like something my parents would watch in Oregon. Be like, wow, what a piece of shit.
for a mid-sized luxury Optima.
We're open till midnight every night.
They're open till midnight every night.
At the Kia
How many cars do you think were bought with money orders and checks?
Volume Giant during the Battle of Greer.
Kia of Greer versus Toyota of Greer.
I love how they say it. Kia of Greer versus Toyota of Greer. Greer. It's iconic. 10 out of 10, that's how you do a damn car commercial. In fact, you want to know what this is making me? If Kia of Greer's still around, I might just buy a new Sonata. I mean, a new 2008 Sonata. I ain't buying anything new. This is my favorite GM commercial. It's so catchy. Now, I was never around to hear this because it's 1980s and I was born in 05. But, nice.
We took your favorite full-size car.
Come on, get the jam. Get the jam. It's the new Chevrolet. Okay, get hyped.
The new
Chevrolet.
and made it right for the 80s.
Look at that. Can you believe that? They're using a straight edge. I know. You're blown away. You're incinerated.
In Chevrolet's kind of way.
Yeah, in Chevrolet's kind of way by making it bigger and worse. I mean, making it right for the 80s.
We redesigned the outside to help it slip through air.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I still don't get why they chose the designs that they did when they knew they were so unaerodynamic. Like, yeah, the windshield so flat, so aerodynamic.
Kept its room, kept its rhyme, left the good
Yeah.
things there.
They left the good things there. They made it bigger. They made it better, okay?
We made it right
For the 80s.
in every kind of way. We made it right for the 80s. It's a new Chevrolet. Introducing the new
Aren't you excited for the new Chevrolet? And guess what? If you weren't hyped before this CRT playing some sound bars or whatever, that's really getting you hyped, right? You're bouncing off the walls at this point. You're going nuts.
newest technology in Caprice and
Caprice and Impala.
with the best EPA
Wow, 18 miles per gallon, 26 highway.
gas mileage estimates ever on a full-size Chevrolet. Thanks to a new V6 engine, new tire technology,
New tire technology.
new aerodynamics, and these EPA estimates, the new Chevrolet is right for the 80s, right for you.
Wow, they're really, I mean, it's nonstop advertising. This is how you do it. Right now I see a commercial and I go, oh, if this was the commercials I was getting on YouTube, I'd be hyped. Chevrolet. It's right for the 80s. A 10 out of 10. That's how you advertise a damn car, right? Now, I didn't even watch this commercial. I just clicked on it because I knew I'd hate it. Because it's from Kia. Already, okay, everyone has their own taste in music. This is just, it's annoying to me. I don't know, for some reason this music extremely annoys me. Also, it doesn't even look that good. You've got these fat wheels with that gigantic, huge back door, that sharp line with that curve where the window meets. It's an ugly car, and it's got a very blunt face, which is awful for aerodynamics. Gets hit by a car because the crosswalk turned green. I mean red. Yeah, wow, that wasn't filmed in reverse at all. Wow, it's got an engine. I get for a Kia, that's decent. Guys, it only caught on fire 17 times while filming this. I know, you're getting hyped. It's a new record.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
I hate how starting under $22,000 is a new thing. Oh, God. What has the car industry come to nowadays? Under $22K. Gee, thanks. Some commercials make me angry. Some commercials make me angry. And some commercials fill me with a deep desperation. And this is sad because I'm watching one of my favorite car company. I liked Honda more than Toyota in the beginning. Turn to absolute gobbledygook garbage. First of all, you get the boom boom. And then they've got this AI, generate thing. G-Map, a better EV. Boom! A piece of shit. If you don't know, this isn't even a Honda. It's a General Motors vehicle. That's right, Honda was willing to give up their pride and do a GM vehicle. And I already knew this was a GM car for one reason. It's got 6 lug nuts. GM. Let's be real here. Does the Traverse need 6 lug nuts? Does it really? No, it does not. Does the Equinox? Does any of your cars, besides trucks, that have 6 lug nuts ever really need 6 lug? No, they do not. It's just it's a turd.
We gave it more passenger space.
They didn't give it anything. What do you mean you gave it more passenger space? You mean GM gave it more passenger space? And also, just questioning this here, what does we gave it more anything mean? Because first of all, you made this from GM, and second of all, GM designed the car off of nothing. So what do you mean you gave it more passenger space? You mean you gave EVs as a whole more space? Because the Tesla Model X and what are some other ones? I can't even remember all the crap EVs that have been released that are huge, like family cars. I disagree with that, Honda.
For ultimate comfort.
I disagree with that, honestly.
We elevated the design.
What do you mean you elevated the design? Of EVs, it looks like a cat pooing. It has a tiny, microscopic rear windshield with such a small rear windshield wiper. I'm surprised that they even bothered putting one on at this point. And an ugly, hideous, boxy design in the rear that looks ugly. Did I mention it's ugly? And a gigantic dual touchscreen in the interior.
Google built it. We made its tech intuitive.
It's not intuitive. It's crap. Come on.
With the all-new Prologue, we've made it easy to go electric. Just like you'd expect from a Honda. The Prologue. Everything you love about Honda.
That's not everything I love about Honda.
Now electric.
This is everything I hate about Honda. 0 out of 10. I'm sure we've all seen one of these, where it's like a Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. We've all heard one of those stupid ads. They make me so angry. Because, again, it's like the Rutan commercial. It's all gobbledygook.
Or better, the Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry.
A good car that will last you hundreds of thousands of miles versus a crappy piece of shit.
The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof
that will break within 100,000 miles and shatter instantly. You will also get your car broken into by a man with a crowbar trying to steal non-existent items in your car.
The Camry? No.
The Camry doesn't need one.
In the Sonata, available Android Auto.
Oh, so what is the context of this? Why is the Camry going into the shredder, and why is the Hyundai... Like, are they testing it? And why are there people inside? I don't get... Also, the Camry just looks better.
The Camry. No.
Also, Android Auto. Okay. The reason why cars have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay is not to use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, okay? It's not so that you can text people on your... That's not the point of it. That's not how people should look at it. The reason why cars have that is to make up for bad infotainment systems. Toyota has a great infotainment system. Very responsive, very nice, and you can sync your phone up to it. So I wouldn't even want Apple CarPlay in the Toyota Camry. And the Sonata, you know that touchscreen is a piece of shit. You touch it, 10 seconds later, it responds with something completely different that you didn't even touch.
Oh, again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty.
Yeah, sure. Totally, dude. America's best warranty. Why not? It also says, wait, America's best warranty is based on the package of warranty programs. See dealer for limited warranty. So it's not America's best warranty. It's a limited warranty.
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai.
Lisa 2017.
Great. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. So lease a car. They know their consumer
Sonata
base.
for $149 a month from Superior Hyundai North.
Yeah. No thanks. How about no? Actually, oh, did I say no? 2 out of 10. Not good. Ford F-150, I haven't seen this one either. This is the last one we're going to look at today. Ooh. Guys, I'm getting kind of scared. Music, it's turning up. Wow. You know, that guitar, banjo, or whatever the hell that is, that's really... I'm shivering right now. The Power Boost Hybrid Engine. You know this car is ranked the least reliable vehicle of 2024. Least reliable truck. Only, under the Toyota what is it? Tundra, which I'm sad about. Because the Tundra should be last. Because Toyota needs to learn to listen. To not be an ass. With Pro Access tailgate. With Pro Power on board. So that you can weld in an area that has power.
Introducing the new 2024 Ford F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Okay, so that one, it's a 6 out of 10. It hypes me up for the, like, ooh, rough car, my truck's better than your truck thing. It's decent. It's cromulent. I would describe it as cromulent. I would describe it as cogent. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. Sorry, I'm watching. I love Morning Joe. It's so funny to laugh at. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys.